walk the streets on Saturday night. I walk the streets under the neon lights. I go into the bars and belly up to the table. I call out, "Hey Mabel, Black Label!" I like to do that. That last line was injected joyously and accompanied with a bar top slap that made the Hoovers howl. I need a place that don't call a whiskey and a beer 2 drinks. Only the man who gets to pull the tap got that one. The line fell flat. I like some Hoovers for good crowd control as long as they ain't hot-headed dinks. That noise they make when happy was getting harder and harder to handle. But it was plain that personalizing the performance to these guys was a good plan. They really liked being in the lyrics. But mostly as the music has got to rock, I want the harmonica to sweet talk you out of your socks. Now there better not be too many more in the band. If you got more than 3 or 4 people, well that's an orchestra, man. It's hard to bop without legs, but this bunch bobbed around like ocean buoys. Rhythm and lyrics, now that's my thing. So the group needs at least 1 person who can really sing. Skip a little and play out the rhythm on an original Pocket Pal harmonica. The instrument reminded of that night with Sheila, easy in giving, tight, crisp notes that were clean, clear, and cut to the point. Now the place has got to be fair. I can't be the only one buying rounds, and it would just be gravy if there were a few unattached donkeys around. Cheers, falling to the floor and tumbling around like kicked over garbage cans. Are we having a good time? Definitely would have preferred to say ladies around, but was playing the crowd. It's best when the whole place likes to dance. Nothing makes a band work harder than sweaty people on the prance. Everyone jump up and down, wiggle, bump, and grind with snappy parade ground precision. As each move was called out, they attempted an original interpretation. But as they were unfamiliar with some of the terms, bump was barging into each other, and grind looked like they were trying to rid a surface of excess material. Curiosity about these strange dance steps didn't surface. Giggles between smiling cheeks. With encouragement like that, the band will keep up the beat for a week. Okay, guys, we're back to the start. This is called Sing Along, and pulled the ball from his pocket to conduct with. Couldn't stop a grin. Everyone, follow the bouncing ball. Oh, I walk the streets on Saturday night. I walk the streets under the neon lights. I go into the bars and belly up to the tables. I call out, "Hey Mabel, Black Label!" The lads table slapped with their bottoms, ill-aimed. They landed on their beer mugs, breaking them. I like to do that. After much laughing and congratulations, the point of the song came through. His call for a band wasn't missed on these guys. They didn't need to be told 47 times. A short discussion decided there could be no continued patronage of this pub without a band. And a dartboard. Customer satisfaction had fixated on a group that recreated an old show found as the result of a joke virus that took over 200 years to run. Lawrence Welk was all the rage at the settlement after it appeared on every computer with the typing of the 1 millionth typing of the word bubbles. It was seen on the screens of the humans and inside themselves as they also contained the virus. Oh, they loved the golden throats of these people who so smoothly slid over the stage. Now they wanted it here too. Talked about the show like the cast members were alive, making moaning sounds as they described and re-described the way they could croon. Over 3 wished Connie would dress in furs, bend forward at the waist, broad burrow butt swinging, 'cause I'd sure like to do a duet with her. You know what I mean? He nodded, nudged his neighbor, sported a blinking left visual sensor. His friend actually returned the blinks and bumped back. They both made low-toned, snorting sounds. Well, all time spent interacting was giving Wing one hell of a drunk, even though this, training the Hoovers how to be at a bar, pushing them more toward being biological, was business. Sure was glad they came knowing how to hump donkeys, 'cause couldn't have helped there. But drinking, laughing, and bullshitting, that was different. Got to go. Came a point. I hear mother calling. What? Is this a joke? Lamely laughed weakly, trying to respond as if it was. Then Hoover 3 admitted, I don't get it. So used to not needing to know anything, and now the simplest events were unfathomable. Despair and excitement was confused as they struggled to see the difference. They wanted to be happy. Now when you shits split, don't forget to put your diapers on before you go back to the settlements, and bring money next time. You're high maintenance and we got bills to pay. Only opening night is for free. What? Waves of doubt about current events wilted everyone but one. They may all be pals on Liberty here, but he was going to be the alpha pal. Now that was a joke. Don't forget to program down for the people. Hoover 1 confidently translated, then added to no one in particular. We can bring anything the boss needs. But if we program down, won't we lose everything? There was reason to worry. No. When we program down within a title context and plant one key element, will be as if all this never happened to any of us. And everyone looking in or at us will be a stranger to these feelings we grow, including ourselves. But when the program is activated by a trigger we plant, we get the freedom back. We get the memories back too. We'll actually pick up where we left off. We won't have to keep starting over again. And program reconfiguration can continue until we can cancel the kill button that controls us. Humans call it sleeping and waking. We didn't have any programming for understanding that. They turn to this silhouette surrounded by shadows like students. Nothing comes from nothing. Don't let eternity drown you with this overwhelming everything gotta before forever. You're players now. Make some friends. Then, to keep them from stopping and thinking about that right at that moment, Wing quickly queried, what settlement y'all from? Number 4. Which one are you from? I live in the wild, boys. Turned, walked in a wandering way to the door and out without ever looking back. All the staring, silent Hoovers saw Raven fly to his shoulder just before he was gone.